Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Progress. I had 2 coffees, this is the second coffee. And I'm buzzing a bit. Beautiful cappuccino. What I wanted to talk to you about today is progress and how unlinear it can be. And then those glimpses of linear progression and how beautiful it is. I've been making gains, people. All kinds of gains. And it's feeling good. And the progress has been legit linear the last 4 weeks. I'm talking in specific about the dumbbell bench press. Moving the 40 kgs. Started out at I think the first session I did with dumbbells. I haven't done programmed dumbbell bench press progressively over weeks for years. So I went from the 34s up to the 40s now, almost progressing every single session, hitting PBs every single session. Super exciting times for me. Exciting times when you bring in an exercise that you haven't done in a while, particularly progressively, with new knowledge attained, a new veracity for training, a new energy for training, getting after it effectively. How different that is. Bringing in a different intent into each session and focusing entirely on that intent. I was legit thinking for the 2 days before I came into this workout about this bench press weight. The 40 kg dumbbells are like, when I was younger, as big as the dumbbells in the most gyms got, and I was like, oh, that's it. Once you got those, you've made it. Baby, today's the day. I've made it. What can I say? But we got those dumbbells up, 40 kg, and it feels fantastic. But I was thinking about it for the 2 days. I was like, had a bug, a monster, shall I say, a dragon in my stomach, concerned about lifting these weights. Even though I was there, I had the strength, I had the ability, but the nerves were still there, as they always are when you're trying out a new weight, new progression. You're going to get nervous. My palms are sweating right now thinking about it. But yeah, when you have that singular aim with your training, when your focus is on one particular thing, for example, the dumbbell bench press recently, which the last 4 weeks it's been a focus in that 6 to 8 rep range, strength building, a focus in its entirety. And what that has meant is fantastic results. I do 2 upper body sessions a week, and in those upper body sessions, the first compound lift that I'm doing is this dumbbell bench press, which you can see now. Like, you can see, I was ready for the 40s. They're moving so nicely. Like, it's still tough, but that's what you want a set to look like. You want it to be tough, especially if you're wanting to progress. But yeah, I was surprised that I got there so quickly when I started this dumbbell bench press journey 4 weeks ago or whatever. I didn't think I'd be repping the 40s within 4 weeks. I didn't set any goals, I didn't write anything down. I just had the intent every single upper body day to go in and make that a priority. After that, I just went and did some backup volume, but I'm doing very few sets. 3 sets of dumbbell bench press. 3 hard sets, 6 to 8 reps. That's not that much volume, but every single set, the intent is there, and I'm about, 2 to 3 reps away from failure each set, and on the last set I'm pushing it a little bit more. But just bring that intent. So just think, alright, when I go in the gym, first of all, what am I using the gym for? Because most people aren't just going to the gym to get better at the gym, or some people are, but it's normally a deeper reason. Oh, you want to improve your chest, so you can balance your pecs or whatever reason it is. Probably something more deeper, I hope, in the end. For whatever reason gets you in the gym. grasp onto that. And then think, all right, how am I going to get there in the gym? So choosing an exercise that correlates with your goals. So yeah, like, I'm not even going to lie, I didn't think about it too much. I was just in the gym training with another dude, and he was like, oh, I'm focusing on the dumbbell bench press now. And I was like, oh, that sounds like fun. I haven't done that in a while. Why not focus in on it, see how far you can get, and just go with it. Like, I'm just trying to create a stimulus, tick the boxes on all the muscles in the body. Let's go down this rabbit hole and see where it leads us. And well, it's led us to success. So 2 different ways you can do it. But just 3 sets of the dumbbell bench press. A total of, like, max for chest, 6 sets per workout. 6 sets, that's it. That I've done workouts with probably 20 sets for chest and made less progress. So what I'm talking about specifically here is choose the work and the time to work appropriately. Don't go in the gym and do 10 to 20 sets on a body part and half of those sets suck. Go in and just start with 3 sets of one exercise and make every single one of those sets, warm-ups don't count, every single one of those working sets phenomenal. And then from there, add another one in each week. And keep going until you get to where you want to go. It's exciting times though, exciting times. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm super pumped up. A lot of times as well, like, I'll do an A1, A2 exercise, so I'll basically do a superset, which is fine. Like, you can get way more time efficient in the gym. This week worked out for like an hour, but we went hard, and like the gains, me and my girlfriend trained together, as you just saw, she was doing some push-ups, and we both saw like a couple of days later, which is great, the kind of stimulus that you want. But when I'm focusing so much on the dumbbell bench press, I decided I'm not going to superset it. I'm going to do it completely by itself. Give a good amount of rest in between and just like chill out and fully focus the intent on that exercise. And then after that, when it goes to just like building muscle and upper body and stuff like that, you don't have to single out each individual exercise. Like, you can do supersets and it's super useful. A push and a pull. Horizontal push, like a dumbbell bench press, barbell bench press, and pull-ups, you can do that. So if you've only got like 30 minutes to 45 minutes, you can get in and get an insane stimulus and an insane workout. While we're on this exercise, actually, if you want lat DOMs, if you never get sore in your lats, if you find it hard to get that mind-muscle connection with your lats, feel those lats working, this is the best way to get some lat stimulus. So you want to go out, and I'm going on a bit of a mad on this video, but we've got a bit more time, so let's get after it. At the end of each rep, you want to think about stretching those lats and feeling a stretch in your lats. Don't let it come from your lower back, don't let it come from other parts, but you want to reach out as if you're spreading your shoulder blades out like a lat spread, but in front of you. Really reach, look at that reach, and then think about pulling back with your lats. Try and avoid swinging. Try and avoid using your lower back to pull. None of this. Yeah, try not to pull back with your lower back, and keep that angle. See, my chest is over my hips. I'm leaning over. What that will do is activate your lats more. Don't lean back. That will get your erectors and your like lower back muscles. Great to work, but not for this. We want to get lats. Stay leaning over. Keep it in that range. My girlfriend's never had lat pain before. She had it after this. It's phenomenal. So good. Higher reps as well. Can't recommend it enough. But yeah, things are going really well in the gym. Really well. And it's often the case for me that I always thought more was better. More time in the gym is better. Getting in more sets, more sessions per week. And I think it's really quality over quantity when it comes to progress. There are benefits of going to the gym every day, like mentally, like getting into movement, it's fantastic. But when you want absolute optimal gains and progress, I can't recommend enough. Go to the gym less, but each session have a greater intent, particularly when you go into each individual set, particularly when you're in the middle of reps. Just think about what you're trying to do, the intent of the exercise, the muscles you're working, and be focused. I wouldn't even have music in, mate. I wouldn't have a podcast in. I would just be like there, feeling the gains. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I'm hoping you're enjoying these YouTube videos. And honestly, if you have any questions on training, I'm super happy to answer them. And I'm experimenting a little bit. So my understanding of sets per week, per, 1 second, sorry, it's so loud, but more of a direct focus on those lower rep ranges and more weight, moving more weight, and see what kind of set numbers we get for all of that. Little pump at the end here. I've probably never looked better at this body weight, and that's down to a lot of things. It's small things, like throughout my lifting career I've heard things like, oh, you don't need to have a protein shake directly after working out, you don't need to have some grams of protein directly after working out, you just need to focus on getting X amount of protein across the day, depending on your body weight, like a gram per pound of body weight. You want to try and aim for that. But then recently I've been so diligent with getting that protein shake in directly after the workout. And of course it's not like the secret to gains, but it might not be necessary, but what we're trying to figure out is what's optimal and getting a bit closer to optimal. So dialing things in, like being consistent with taking good supplements that have good research behind them, like creatine, and hitting those protein targets every day. These small things that being more consistent over time, I think, has equaled these greater results that I'm seeing in the gym in terms of weight moved, changes in body, different adaptations. So being a bit more precise, dialing everything in within the sets, outside the gym, I'm having a good time. Results equal enjoyment as well. So yeah, alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. A bit of a rant, bit of a blabbering, but yeah, hope you enjoyed. Have a good day, take it easy, bye.